Hey, it's me again, and we're going to work on the eyes today. And as you can see, I have already done the eyeliner on one eye. And to be quite honest, because I normally have problems, you know how like you can do one side really good and the other side you can't? I have problems with this eye. So I did it off camera. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do this one on. For some reason, I can draw on this one much easier. Now, I don't always use the pencil. Sometimes I use the corrupt pigment, and I put it on with this. Just an eyeliner. It just depends on what my mood is. And everybody has their own way that they put on their makeup. I like to put on my eyeliner first. Okay. I don't have a whole lot of room up here. Everybody's eyes are different, so you have to do whatever works for you. Don't worry about what everybody else says you need to do. Okay, and so then the next place I would go would be to my eyebrows. And I have just put a little bit of pigment powder in here. You can do it however you want, and I use the rose water and I just spray that in there and mix it up. And this is the only time you'll see me, oops, gotta move this real quick, my brush just rolled back. Use a brush that's not a Younique brush, and it's just because they don't have one yet that's as small as I need. You know how you get used to using one particular thing. So I actually paint my eyebrows on. I have a little trouble, got a little too much stuff in there. I do have a little trouble with drawing them on. I don't know, maybe it comes from like school or something. I want to go outside the line and I wind up getting one a whole lot lower than it should be. Okay, so, and trust me, I never get these on right the first. I always like go back and I'll keep touching them up and touching them up till I get them right. Because, you know, of course, like I said with the eye thing, the eyebrows, mine aren't the same. I was not very good at plucking them at one time, and I got a little too much. See, now this shows you that I'm showing you this live. I'm not cutting this because obviously these are not quite the same. But, so there's my eyebrows. Okay, I can go ahead and fix those up later if I need to. But don't want to keep you all day. And then, what are we going to go to? I go to my mascara. I know a lot of people are like, what? You put on your mascara before you put on my eyeshadow, your eyeshadow? I do, because I'm not really good at putting on the mascara. You would think as much as I put it on that I would be getting better by now, but I didn't wear it for so many years. So I'm still learning how to do all this myself. So I'm going to put on the 3D lashes. And the 3D lashes come in a case like this. There's two tubes. There's the taller one, which is your transplanting gel, and then the other one, which is the green tea fibers. Okay, and I just go ahead and loosen those up. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and do the side, and these are the transplanting gels, or the transplanting gel, and you're going to get it everywhere. Just put it on like you would your mascara. Now, it is a personal preference whether you're going to do the top and the bottom or just the top. Mine really just depends on my mood for that day. Okay, now this is the fibers. Can you see that little fibers there? You're going to go about halfway back the lash and just pull out. Now, I tend to if my fibers are getting a little loose, I mean, the fibers is what makes them grow, okay? What makes them long. But if they're getting, I just roll it on my hand like this. And you can you're not going to add all of it. I mean, you've seen the pictures with really, really long ones. This were not added all at one time. They're layered on. Okay, and then while that's drying, I'm going to go to the other eye. And I have some wild lashes over here. It's the weirdest thing. You know, when you put on your eyelashes, you're like, why? Why can't even my eyelashes be the same on both sides? But if you're like me, I do have some, and these tend to clump a little, so I just use the, if I need to spread them out. Okay. And the eyelash comb, you're just going to go about halfway back your lashes and then just go back and forth if you've never used one. You don't have to, most people don't. I just have that one little block of eyelashes that the rest of my eyelashes are really, really short. They happen to be very, very long. And whenever I put any kind of mascara on them, they clump. So we're going to let that eye dry. We're going to go back over here to this one. And you're always going to do a final coat of the transplanting gel. Okay, so get it on there good, because that's what's going to keep the fibers on. After you get that on, now if you want another one, you want to make them a little longer, a little fuller, whatever your choice is, then you're just going to go with another coat of the green tea fibers. I normally put on 2, just because I wear glasses. So the reason I started using 3D was so that you could actually see my lashes behind my glasses. I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to go back over to this one and seal this one off. Making sure to spread out my little lashes that like to clump. And then I'm going to add. Now on this one, because these are so long, I'll just add a little right here to sort of even them out the second time. So if you have uneven lashes, you can also use this to sort of make them the same throughout. And then I'm going to go back over here and seal it. So here's the important thing to remember. You're always going to put on transplanting gel. Then you're going to put on the 3D fibers. Then you have to put on the transplanting gel again. Okay, that's what holds it on. And you're going to put on your mascara whatever the way that you put it on, and that's how you're going to put it on. I mean, you're going to put it on just like mascara. That sounded funny. Okay. But you're just going to make sure that you coat those so that they stay on there. And you can keep building on these. I can't because I have made them too long and they hit my glasses. But you can just go ahead and keep adding to that however you want. A lot of times for me, just a personal preference is after I get them to the length that I want, I will run the eyelash comb through them so that they spread out a little bit. You know, you're just going to go halfway back your eyelashes and wiggle it out. You know, I don't do it too much. I don't want to pull the fibers off, but I also, that's the look that I prefer. So, again, 3D lashes, you're going to do transplanting gel, the fibers, transplanting gel. And if you happen, like I got a green tea leaf there, you know, you can just take your brush and brush it right off. Okay? And that's all I'm going to do for now.